Welcome to It's Rafiq. In today's video, I am going to explain you about MySQL. Chapter 12, Class 10, Computer Science, SEBA Board. You have already learned about MS Access databases. There you got what is a database, how to create a database in design view, what are the uses of primary key, how can enter data, how to make simple queries. And there you also learned about the concept of RDBMS, means Relational Database Management System. MySQL is an RDBMS applications or software. Here we can create relational databases. MySQL is popular than MS Access 2010 because it is released under open source, and open source softwares are always popular because we don't have to pay any license fee to use it. Directly we can download and install it in our computer. So open source software are popular than paid one. It is highly portable and hence can be installed in several platforms. Now highly portable means we can use MySQL in Windows computer, Linux, Mac, even in some other platform also. Means almost in all computers we can use MySQL application, but MS Access we can use only in Windows computer. MySQL, or in full form My Structured Query Language, is currently distributed under Oracle Corporation. It was developed by David Exmark, Alan Larson and Michael Widenius, who worked together since 1980. SQL command. MySQL support different type of commands. They are DDL, data definition language. Using DDL we can define the data. Here you will get the command as create, alter, drop, truncate and comment. DML, data manipulation language. Here we can insert or modify the data. The command under DML are select, insert, update, delete. Then TCL, transition control language. TCL statements are used to manage changes made by DML. Means when we do any modification in our table, then we have to control the data. That things can be done by TCL, transition control languages. Some command are commit, rollback, save point, etc. This one required mainly in real-time databases. Suppose in Amazon website, when you are buying something and you are paying to Amazon server or Amazon website, then this DML and TCL will work together. If for some reason your payment is declined or cancelled, then using TCL it will roll back the command. The next command is DCL, data control language. Here we will get the command as grant and revoke. Grant command is used to give permission to some other user in a database, and revoke means to remove the permissions. The last command is DQL, data query language. It includes select, show, help, etc. Select is the main DQL statement. When you want to see any information from your table, you have to use the select statement, like select start from my table. Now I am going to show you how to use MySQL application in computer. First of all, we have to install the application in our computer. By default it is not installed. So if you don't have MySQL in your computer, please install it. After installing the computer, click on start button, and if you are using Windows 10, scroll down and see MySQL folder. Here you will get a folder named MySQL. Click on the folder. Here you will get MySQL, the version number, command line, client. Click there. Then this window will open. When you install MySQL, it asks you to enter password. asked you to set some password. So whatever password you have set, that password type here. My password was 12345. When you set the password, keep a normal password, which one you can easily remember. Now, suppose I want to see the version of my MySQL. For that, you will write the command as select version. And remember, MySQL is not an case sensitive language. You can write either in capital letter or in small letter. So after writing select version, it's displayed the version of my MySQL server. It is 5.5.42. It's quite old one. If you have the recent MySQL, then it should be some higher one. The next command, how to create a new database. To create a new, first suppose I want to see what databases are available in my server. For that you will write the command as show databases, then semicolon. Semicolon means the end of the command. So it will display the name of my databases which are already available in my server. From here, information schema and MySQL and performance schema. These three databases are predefined database. These three databases are already available in the server, and my own databases are attendance system, job scope and payroll. So these are already created databases which are available in my server. Now suppose I have not written the semicolon. Let's see what it shows. So it doesn't give any output. We have to give the semicolon to run a query. Semicolon means end of the query. So after typing semicolon only, it's walk. So it's displaying. And if you want to type you want to use the recent command that you have typed, then you can use upper arrow or left arrow of your keyboard. If you press the upper arrow, then the commands whatever you have typed recently will appear. So as I have typed semicolon, show databases semicolon, so this command are displaying here. Then next command, to create a database. To create a new database, the command is create database, then the database name. Suppose my database name is school. Create database school. And remember, when you define a database name, that name should be available in your server. You cannot create two databases with same name. As I don't have any database with name school, so my query is successful. Now let's see, is it available in my databases or not. So I'll write show databases and enter. So now you can see in the list that school databases appeared here. Now suppose again I will try to create a database with name school. Now school database is already available in my database, so it will not run the query. So here you can see the error 1007, cannot create a database, school database exists, means I already have that database. So when you define a database name, it should be always unique. Now suppose I don't require the database school, so how can I remove it? If I don't require the database, then I can use drop command. You can write drop database, then the name. Suppose I want to delete the database school, then drop database school, semicolon, enter. So As you can see, one message here, query OK, 0 rows affected. That means my database has been deleted. So if you write the command show databases, here you will see school is not available here. Again, if you want to create the database, you can write the command create database school. Now to see the list, show databases. Now I have these databases: information schema, attendance system, job scope, MySQL, payroll, in performance schema, and school. From here I want to use the school database. So how can I use that, or how can I select that particular database? For that the command is use database, or database no need to write again, use school and semicolon. Here it will show the messages database changed. That means now your active database is school. Whatever you write command, that will affect the database school. This way you can activate an table, activate an database in MySQL. For today's video, this much only. In next video, I will show you how to create table in MySQL. See you in next video. Till then, take care and bye.